Hey, great day, everyone. This is Wadria, and I am back with another video. Today, we are talking LLCs, y'all. I know that some of you may already have an LLC. You might not even know what an LLC is, but you definitely will want to know. It is another tool that you can have in your toolkit as you are establishing your business, your side hustle, or things of that nature. And I know personally, I have seen different advertisements from persons who I guess they help people to set up their LLCs, and they charge a lot, y'all. They charge sometimes I've seen over 1,000, I've seen several hundreds of dollars. And hey, go ahead. There's nothing wrong with that, right? It's definitely a legitimate service, right? But this is one of those things that you can definitely do yourself. And I just want to share this information with you and possibly save you, some coins. All right. So before we get into it, first of all, what is an LLC? Now, I am not a tax professional. I'm not certified to help anybody set up their LLCs or anything like that, but this is something that is just free information. So I'm going to be reading from, I want to tell you exactly what an LLC is. I want to read from this so I say the right thing. All right. So an LLC, it's a hybrid between a partnership and a corporation. It may be thought of as a limited partnership without a general partner. Owners of a limited liability company are called members and may include individuals, corporations, or other LLCs. All right. So it's a hybrid between, again, a partnership and a corporation. But you don't need to have a partner in order to have an LLC. If you're the prime and sole owner of your business, you're able to form an LLC. You don't have to have multiple members, but it's just something that if you do, you're able to leverage this as an option. Now let's get into how you go about forming an LLC and what the benefits are. Now, in the next slide, I'll go over how you actually go about forming an LLC. But first, let's talk a bit about what the benefits are. Now, the benefits of having an LLC, one of the main ones are the tax benefits, right? Just as if you have a job and at the end of the year, and I always mix these two forms up, y'all. I don't know if it's the W-2 or the W-4. It's been a long time since I've been in the workforce. But as an employee, when you file your taxes annually, and I hope you are filing your taxes, when you're sitting with your accountant, you know how your accountant will ask you questions like, all right, well, did you volunteer anywhere this year? Or did you have to buy any uniforms, right? Like there are all these different tax codes, and dependent upon the type of individual or the business, right? There are different write-offs and things that are in place that you can take advantage of. And when you have an LLC, there are specific write-offs and tax codes that you're able to leverage that will definitely benefit you when it comes to your bottom line. And then another reason for having an LLC is it does help in terms of protecting your personal assets. Like, hey, things happen. I know America, it is one of the most litigious cultures and just countries on the planet, right? Somebody's always suing somebody. And when you have a business, hey, it's a chance that someone, a customer, client, partner, whoever, hopefully it's not a partner, will take legal action against you, try to sue you for whatever reason. And when you have an LLC, it does protect your personal assets. So the person can sue your business or go after your business, but they can't go after like your personal assets, which is great, right? You definitely will want to have do as much as you can to protect your assets, right? And then another reason is being able to apply for business credit. You don't need to have an LLC to obtain business credit, but it certainly does help when thinking of like lenders. They look at that, right? So they might look at you more favorably as being more legitimate by you having that LLC, and perhaps you might have access to even more business credit, right? And then when we talk about setting up your LLC, well, what do you do? All right. When I tell you it is simple, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So the first step is to name your business. All right. What do you want to call your business? And you'll want to first come up with a name. And then you want to make sure the name is available, that no one else is using that as their business name. And how you go about doing that is go to the Googler, do your research, right? Google the name that you're thinking of and type in the state that you're located or your business will be located. And if it's available, it will say, you know, no search results, or it will clearly indicate that the name is available, tell you that. And if the name is taken, then you'll see, actually, it will tell you who's using that name, but you'll know that you'll have to name your business something else. All right. And then the other thing that you'll want to do is to apply for an EIN number. And actually, here, this would be the last thing that you do. Here it's saying step 3, but it's not step 3. It's really like step 5, because you'll want to establish, you'll want to fill out the LLC application before you get the EIN number. All right. But in some cases, in fact, I can tell you that I've gotten my EIN number before I actually did my LLC, but it is suggested that you get your LLC first and then you apply for your EIN number. And mainly it's because on the EIN application, it will ask you the day that your business was established, all right? But you don't necessarily have to do it this way. But again, it's what's most recommended that you do, all right? So again, step 3, we don't want to get our EIN number just yet. What we'll want to do is complete the certificate of organization for the LLC application first. And then the last thing you'll want to do is apply for your EIN number through the IRS website. Step 4 here is to choose the registered office, basically your office address or your business address. You don't have to have a brick and mortar. You don't have to have a physical address. You can use your home address for this, all right? So in this case, you're going to be using either your home address, or if you do have a physical space that you want to use that's not your home, as long as it's not a PO box number, as long as it's not a PO box, rather, you're able to use that. And then lastly, again, this is where you complete the actual form for the LLC. It is in Pennsylvania, it's like a 1-page or 2-page form. It is very simple, literally 1, 2, 3. So again, just to recap, first thing you'll do is to name your business. The second thing you'll do is to search online on Googler to find out if the name is available. You type in the name and then you put your state. And then the third step will be to choose what address you're going to be using as your office location, basically where you'll be receiving mail. You don't have to have a physical office or brick and mortar. You're able to use your home as in this case, but you're not able to use a PO box. And then step 4 will be to complete the certificate of organization for your LLC. Again, it's very straightforward. You're able to obtain that online. Just type in LLC application and put in your state, because each state is different. And then the last thing you'll do is to apply for your EIN number. And that's it. Voila. So just a little bit of homework for you. If you are, you're not just thinking about, but you want to actually go ahead and get it done. Do your business search, make sure that the name that you want to have for your business is available. The website is on the screen. And then step 2 will be to complete and file your certificate of organization for your LLC. And then the final step will be to go ahead and apply for your EIN number. And that is the website, that's the IRS.gov website. We're able to do that. And that in itself is a 1, 2, 3 as well. Like I've done this countless times, and the EIN number I've gotten like instantly. And then the LLC, it takes like, I think it took me about a month for me to get the actual approval from the state of Pennsylvania. But look, if you have any questions, if you need some help navigating through the application or what have you, reach out to me, drop a comment. Definitely share this video if you know of anyone that is thinking about getting an LLC, or just with anyone who you think will benefit from this. All right, y'all. So I'll be seeing you next Wednesday for another awesome video. And again, I hope this was valuable for you. Please do share, and I'll be seeing y'all soon. All right, y'all.